Are you ready? Let's go!
Don't you sometimes just want to talk about everything? You know, there's days when you can just talk about anything. Need to sit back and chat about nothing at all? Nothing But Julie, coming at you with fun and creative topics and interviews.
Did you hear Julie's podcast? She's got the greatest topic.
Come join the chat about everything, anything, and nothing. So unwind and tune in to Nothing But Julie. Great topics and cool interviews with some pretty awesome people. And now, without further delay, here's Nothing But Julie.
Well, hello, everybody. It's Julie Schrager, your host of the podcast Nothing But Julie. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend, whatever it is that you did. I, for one, just did some things around the house. I saw my family. My sister was in town. Watched some dogs. And in the blink of an eye, it is Monday. So happy Monday. And it is Monday mission. So what is my Monday mission? Well, my Monday mission today is not to feel guilty about any decisions I make in life. And I've brought this up in the past that as I've gotten older, I've gotten wiser, and I have learned from past mistakes, and I have learned, I've eased up on myself a lot more than, in previous years. And being able to accept a lot more things and not feel guilty about certain things is definitely a release. But I am an empath. By definition, I am an empath. And it is extremely difficult and has been extremely difficult throughout my life to not feel guilty, even when I know that I have made the correct decision for myself, for my family. And so it's with that I have decided to embark on a newer, less guilty-ish feeling of when I make decisions that I know are right. And I think it is really just a matter of retraining my brain. Something had transpired a couple of weeks ago. Nothing bad, but I needed to make a decision for the best interests of myself. And yet, I did feel guilty. I still felt like, even though I believed in my decision wholeheartedly, I still had that feeling of guilt, like, oh, I feel bad, and maybe I should have given in, or maybe I should have, made a better decision, or whatever it was that I was feeling at the time. And it has been bothering me since I made that decision, that perhaps I should have done something different. And then I thought to myself, if I were to change my mind and made a different decision, then what could have happened? What would have happened to me? Well, I wouldn't have been happy with that decision. I was actually extraordinarily happy with the decision that I had made, but yet still felt guilty just because, I don't know, that's how I am. But perhaps I am that way because that's how I've been my whole life, and I've never trained myself to accept my decisions without feeling guilt. So I have, for the last couple of weeks, been feeling, not 100% well in my decision. And it is because of the constant guilt that I feel. And so I decided, all right, this is it. Putting my foot down with myself. I made a decision in the best interest of what I wanted to do. And in as much as I do feel a little guilty and I am questioning if I made the right decision, I also know that it was the right decision. So when I woke up this morning, I still was thinking about it. I was still, feeling uneasy. And I came to the conclusion that I am so tired of how I feel with this guilt that I just said to myself, literally, you either need to stick with your decision And that is it. And do not look past that or continue living your life unhappy with decisions that you really didn't want to make. And when I kind of said that to myself, it was like an epiphany. I no longer feel guilty. And I just need to continue down that road of telling myself, or maybe giving myself choices when it comes to decisions. And now I feel like a huge boulder has been lifted off of my shoulders. So my Monday mission is to continue down the road of sticking to my decisions without guilt, not waking up the next morning feeling guilty that maybe I should have made a better decision. No, I am going to continue down this road with my mission of not feeling guilty, sticking to my guns, and moving on with my life. And so if any of you have the same issue that I have, where you feel guilty in making a decision, and even though you know it's the best for you, but yet you can't stop thinking about maybe what the other person's thinking, or shoulda, coulda, woulda, maybe it's time that you think about why you feel guilty and what can you do to know that you've made the right decision, and then you just move on, and that's it, without any lingering feelings. So there you have it, guys. That's my Monday mission. I'll be back on Wednesday with my weekly podcast. I hope you tune in, and I hope you have a wonderful week.